All right, good Saturday morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Scott Sumner here in the DC News Now Weather Center. Things are a little wet for some of you, dry for others. We'll talk about what we'll have for this afternoon for temperatures and, of course, tonight's forecast, which could be a little stormy for some.
This morning on DC News Now, it's Freedom 250 Grand Prix weekend. We have details on road closures where you can't park and how district businesses are preparing for busy foot traffic. And car break-ins frustrating neighbors in one Montgomery County neighborhood. We'll tell you about that. Plus, a DC-based firm spreading its impact beyond the country's border.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hello there. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. Coming up on 7 o'clock on this Saturday, August 22nd. It is quite a busy weekend of events across the DMV. We'll tell you about all of them in just a bit, but I'm sure many of you are wondering what the weather has in store today for all those activities. Meteorologist Scott Sumner chats with us in a few seconds. Here's a live look outside towards the Roslyn skyline. It is cloudy, and it is probably a sign of things to come. But what I want to say to Scott is, I know it is still summer, and as kids get ready to go back to school, the temperature honestly has not been bad for the last few days, especially in the morning, because, you know, I'm up way before the sun. Yeah,
True. For all the early risers out there, it hasn't been too bad as far as temperatures are concerned. You know, the summer has been, nothing of real extreme weather, which is good. And as far as the flight delays, that's also good because they're all green here in our local airports and elsewhere across the country. No major flight delays, at least weather related here across the area. There are some showers in the neighborhood, but overall not too bad. So if you have an early morning flight locally, or if you're flying to any one of these areas, whether it's here in the eastern parts of the U.S., the central or even western U.S., right now things are fairly quiet everywhere across the continental U.S. How about our forecast? So later it'll be a little rocky here once we get to around 7, 8 o'clock for some of us. So that's why we have some thunderstorms in the works here. 79 for a high with plenty of clouds around. Tomorrow with more sunshine, we'll get up to 85. But it'll also be a nicer day in general, a little less humid. Matter of fact, speaking of which, perfect segue. Look at this. Saturday, a little tropical feel. We start to drop that humidity down to Sunday, Monday. What a stepladder here down to Tuesday where it's feeling dry, and then we start to increase the humidity a little bit on Wednesday, getting in towards the latter half of the work week. We'll talk more about that and show you the 7-day forecast coming up in a bit.
All right, Scott, we'll take it. Thank you. We begin with some breaking developing news. Prince George's County Police say an officer shot and killed a man. It happened last night on Remy Drive in Morningside. Police say they noticed two vehicles near Suitland and Randolph Roads. They say officers followed the vehicles as they turned on Remy Drive. Investigators then say one of the cars drove off the road and through someone's yard and began driving towards officers. They say that's when the officer shot the driver. Police offered aid to the driver and rushed him to the hospital where he later died, according to investigators. Maryland Attorney General's office is now taking over the investigation. The 50% tariffs on Canadian products now in effect after trade talks between Canada and the U.S. fell apart. President Trump's import taxes will hit products like hockey sticks and tongue depressors. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada will retaliate, matching those tariffs dollar for dollar to protect Canada's workers and businesses. There's no word yet on any future trade talks. It is here. We're talking about the Freedom 250 Grand Prix weekend. Here is a live look at the National Mall where you can see the stands for fans to watch the first ever IndyCar Grand Prix here in the district. Gates open at 8 a.m., by the way, in just about an hour, and drivers will take 147 laps around the 1.7-mile street course for a total of 250 miles, obviously 250, America's big birthday, in celebration of that. Now, even though today is just practice, more than 100,000 fans are expected to pack the mall. There are already loads of road closures, and some Smithsonian museums are essentially closed. DC News Now's Dave Laval was at the mall as the city gears up for race day.
would be unfortunate, but we would still have a great time.
Andrea Davis's reaction, she and her husband will not be able to watch the Freedom 250 in tickets. Melvin Davis is not too disappointed either.
If we can't, there's so much to see here, and even seeing it for the second or third time, it's still awe-inspiring.
Never expected this when we came for the weekend.
Claire Pooley and her family are visiting from England. They also don't have tickets for the race. Not to worry, though.
Most of Washington's closed in the middle, but there's a sense of real excitement going on, and I'm sure the race will be worth it.
The National Museum of the American Indian will be open during the races, but only to visitors with tickets to the Grand Prix. It's the same with the National Air and Space Museum and the National Museum of Natural History, since all of them are located within the secured area. All the other Smithsonian museums will open as normal. D.C. police have posted what streets are closed or have traffic limited on them. If you plan on being in the area, Metro suggests you ride the rails. Plus, you could get your hands on one of Metro Rail's special Freedom 250 commemorative Smart Trip cards. That's what Wisconsin's Jan Davila did at the L'Enfant station.
Saw it on Instagram and said, okay, let's go get it. It looks like a cool memorabilia to have for the future.
Now, Metro said Thursday it quickly identified a defect in the card technology, which made some Metro cards unusable, but they say none of those got sold, and the Smart Trip cards you buy, Metro says, will work. Meantime, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser hit the track Friday morning. She rode shotgun for a quick spin around the course, and Bowser says race weekend is one big victory lap for D.C.
Teams have been working with the organizers to try to minimize disruption, but when we think of the tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars of economic impact events like this can have on the city, we not only want to have it this year, we want to have it next year and the year after that and the year after that.
Bowser says crews will start breaking down the event and clearing the streets Sunday night, but that could last several days. And for the full list of those road closures and everything you need to know about race weekend, what Metro stops, all of that, head to dcnewsnow.com, search Grand Prix. It is 7:06. A federal judge is once again being asked to stop the Kennedy Center's board from trying again to add President Trump's name to the Performing Arts Center. Lawyers for Ohio Democratic Congresswoman Joyce Beatty are seeking an emergency order. They say only Congress can change the center's name. President Trump's name was added by a board he appointed earlier this year, but it was removed from the building in mid-June. The center's board approved the plan to re-add the president's name last week with an inscription reading, "Restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump." The work could begin as early as September 8. Chief Justice John Roberts is allowing the White House for now to continue construction on President Trump's $400 million ballroom. The temporary order comes as the Supreme Court considers the administration's emergency appeal. The action pauses a Friday deadline imposed by a lower court to halt work while the court challenge plays out. It had ruled the project probably requires congressional approval. Work is expected to continue until the justices take up the case. We're getting a closer look or a better look at what that $20 billion modernization plan will look like at Dulles Airport. These are new renderings on your screen showing the massive makeover to transform the 60-year-old airport. Now, the transformation includes an expanded main terminal, new concourses, extending that aerotrain system that will eventually retire people movers. The renovation is expected to take 15 years to complete. Officials say it's being funded mainly through bonds and airline fees. Your time is 7:08 and school starts in D.C. on Monday, believe it or not. And there is still construction being done at one school. We're talking about Northeast School. It has families and teachers concerned the building will not be finished in time for students. Daniel Hamburg is covering that story for us.
Concrete is being evened out and window measurements are still being taken just 3 days ahead of school starting.
Doors are still being installed. Some of the electrical outlets don't work. There are missing items. Some teachers can't find their belongings to set up their classroom.
These pictures from Thursday show boxes piled high, classroom space cluttered, and hallways unfinished. Washington Teachers Union Vice President Lisa Haynes says materials didn't arrive on time and there was an issue with the construction permit.
Today's better than yesterday, but still a lot of work is being done.
Teachers who don't want to be identified say it's not the safe space students need on day one.
Our kids don't deserve it, and you almost feel like, am I adding to new trauma that they're going to have to face?
A DCPS spokesperson says the district is working around the clock with its partners at the Department of General Services and has deployed additional operations staff to support the opening of Burville Elementary School at Kenilworth.
I'm not coming in for the weekend, right? So I'm not sure how my classroom is I know what it's gonna look like on Monday, and it's really disappointing.
Still putting in the windows.
DCPS says Chancellor Jackson visited the swing space Friday, and they're confident the building will be ready on Monday.
And that's our hope. But if it's not, what's the contingency plan? It's Friday.
Now we do know, or we're being told, that teachers do have the option to come in today and Sunday, but not everyone can or wants to. The union says they didn't get the contractual 1.5 hours to set up the room. And we're still talking back to school in Northern Virginia. They will start the new year with an updated computer safety program in Fairfax County. There'll be lessons including on AI, online safety, and spotting AI-generated content. But there are some conflicts. County leaders say they have a new device policy and they'll stop issuing laptops and tablets to pre-K and kindergarten students. But here's a problem. It runs against a Commonwealth law that puts young children who need more reading support on a digital program called Lexia. School officials say if they drop the assistance, they'd need about 20 more full-time teacher or aides to help with the reading support. And they say there's no money in the budget for that. The school board now looking at other options. Happening today, parents, you can get free school supplies and backpacks in Montgomery County. The county school district holding its back to school fair, and there'll be 6 regional fairs across the county. On your screen are places you can stop by to get those back to school freebies and some locations that offer free immunizations. And DC News Now also helping you stretch your dollars so you can be ready to head back to the classroom. Starting Monday, we'll share ways to save on clothes, school supplies, and school lunches. Watch the special segment on DC News Now streaming app. Find it on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus. I'm calling all creatives. There's a contest to search for young filmmakers, podcasters, photographers, and video game creators. The Anacostia Youth Media Festival is accepting submissions. This year's theme, Founding Mothers, to celebrate the leadership, resilience, and impact of women in history. The deadline to enter, September 2nd. This year's festival is September 26th through the 27th.